Hello, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on No Man's Land. This is episode 2. Last episode we ploughed this field, which was a long and tedious job, but we got there. So that's all done now. The next thing we're going to do, we will get a crop in this, but we just want to get some income coming in first. We've only got $62,000, which, as you know, won't go far in this game when you've got to buy all this equipment, which is not cheap. So we'll just get this out of the way. I can start the engine. What's going on? It was going. Oh yeah, I'll just put this out of the way over here somewhere. Put it over this side because we're going to be building at the end of the field there. Drop that off there, that can stay there. Probably will have to pick some stuff up from the shop, so we'll drive over across our freshly ploughed field and get the tractor ready to bring something back from the store. Have a beautiful day. It's a good little tractor this. It handled that plough no problems at all. Very impressive. Does need to be repaired. While I'm here, I'll bash into the store. They'll be happy about that. While I'm here, I might as well get it repaired. Dive into the trigger. This probably won't be cheap. Repair. Oh, that's not too bad. Not going to repaint it though. We'll just repair it. Park this over here, and the engine off, and the first thing we're going to do is put some greenhouses in. Down here, construction, productions, greenhouses, and you get these cheap greenhouses in No Man's Land, which bring in a lot of money, and the mushroom ones I believe are the best ones. So we'll place these on the other side of the field. Leave enough room there to get vehicles through, and we'll get 3 to start off with. They do bring in quite a lot of money, and now we need to buy a water tanker because they need water, and we also need to get a water point. So I'll go back into construction, and I think it's under containers, yes. And there is one here you can get. You can also get just the tank, but you've got to pay for the water. We'll probably upgrade to that at some point, but for now, this one will do, and we'll place it down here. Which way does it go around? Put it there. That'll do. And now we'll get our tanker. Oop, wrong one. Which is under animals, I believe. Yes, here. So that one's 8,000 litres, 25,000, and you jump right up. Well, we can't afford that one anyway, unless we lease it. I don't really want to start leasing just yet, although we will be. And that's only 9,500, but that's not much different, is it? I think we'll go with that one, and then we'll upgrade it. Yeah, that will do. Probably should have checked the vehicle sales, but that's not bad. Nothing we really need at the moment though. Let's just get this over to the water point and we'll get those greenhouses filled up. My apologies for a few technical glitches in the first video, which was the last video. Had a few issues from the editing side of things, but hopefully we've sorted those out. And some of the sound issues, hopefully I've sorted out the balance with those as well. And I was going to do a time lapse of doing this field, but it proved to be way too long. So I just did a jump cut on that one, a little tiny bit of time lapse. Right, let's turn the tap on. Can't get to it from there. Parked a little bit too close. There we go, and let's fill that up. So we've got our 3 greenhouses there. We will be also getting a house. We could do that now actually. May as well. So, somewhere to sleep at night. Excuse my voice today, I'm just getting over a bit of a cold, so it's a bit rough. That will be alright. Now, what I'm looking for, houses, buildings, farmhouses, that's the one. And we'll start off with this transportable. I think that's in keeping with the type of temporary house we would have here. And where should we put that? Close to the road, I think about there. Beautiful. Leaves us $20,000. Right, water tanks all filled up. Will I get around the corner? Oh, no, not quite. No harm done. Okay, let's get these filled up. We will be having to move on to the next day shortly because it's not going to be too much to do until we get a crop and several fields going. That's just the way it is at the beginning. Rightio, refill the tanker. Got to tidy up these corners too at some point. Not a priority, but we'll get that done. So we're off to a good start. We'll have to activate these greenhouses in a minute, and that will get us going. Bring in some well needed money, not well earned money, well needed money. This tanker full should do those, and we can sort them out. Don't forget to give me a like if you enjoy these videos. There's going to be a lot more of these coming. I'm not sure how many I'm going to do every week, probably maybe 2 or 3. It might end up being every day, I'm not quite sure yet. We shall see. And if you don't want to miss any out, subscribe to the channel and help get me off to a good start. Rightio, nearly there. Beautiful. Let's go and get these topped up. I think this one needed a bit more. And the rest can go in the last one here. Excuse me. All good. Not sure if that one filled up, but it must be close. We'll just leave this part over here. So we'll need, they go through the water very quick. Now, I guess before we rest and move on to the next day, we need to look at putting some seeds into the ground here. So I really need the tractor again, don't I, to go and pick up a seeder. Pop that off first. Thought it was going to crash then. Didn't like the change of view for some weird reason. Well, it's not liking that internal view much, is it? I'll have to turn some settings down. Now we'll have to lease a seeder, a direct drill. Well, it doesn't need to be a direct drill at this point, does it? But we will need, let's just see how fertilised that field is. It's grass, so it should have one lot of fertiliser on it. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we have. Seeders. Now, we want one that does fertiliser and seed. That's the one I usually use. That's a good one, that one. 6 metre working width. How much is it going to be to lease? It's not too bad. We'll go with that. Yeah. I hope the tractor can tow it. Yeah, it should be alright. And then we need some big bags, some fertiliser. Not a big field, but we'll get 2 bags. And some seeds, 2 bags should be enough. Hopefully. Rightio. Not sure what I'm going to plant yet. I'll have to have a look at the what month are we in? August. See what's due in 3 or 4 months, I guess. Right. 1 bag in. Around so I can get to the rest. Yeah, there should be more than enough seed. And hopefully enough fertiliser. Not close enough. Turn around, I've got to turn around anyway to get out. So whatever makes things easy. There we go. Righty, we'll get this down ready to go. And then we'll work out what we're going to put in the ground. Unfold the machine. Of course now I can use a worker because we have a field. Straight through it. Okay, let's have a look at the crops. So we're in August, so you're looking at somewhere around November, December for high prices for wheat. Barley the same, oats the same, canola maybe a little bit earlier, sorghum a bit later. What else we got? Don't want to do sunflowers, could do soybeans. Oh no, they're way, you have to wait nearly 12 months for those. I think we'll do sorghum. That's the one. I tend to use workers wherever I can. Just saves time. I think those stones are from when I first started. I didn't have stones turned off. There's no need to do a headland here. We've got free space all the way around the field. Plenty of room. It's another good thing to like about No Man's Land. Lots of space. Now, if I put it on a worker, it'll probably go at a funny angle, but we can fix that up later. So we'll see which way he goes. Oh, it's pretty good. Alright, we'll let the worker get on with it. And then I'll jump cut to when the field is finished. Oh, here we go, nearly finished. I've taken over from the worker now. I'll just tidy up this last little bit. And there is one little bit he missed on the other side. I'll fix that up as well. So, this will all be transformed at some point, bit by bit. Whoops, watch where you're driving. Jippy's looking at the scenery. Yes, as I say, it's all be transformed into a completely different landscape. At the moment it's just empty land. But watch this space. And we have plenty of seed and fertiliser. This field will need some lime on it, and we'll need to do that before we rest. I thought I'd done all this bit. Just missed a bit here. The workers always miss a little bit somewhere. That's okay, quickly tidy that up. And a small strip over here. There we go. Let's get the remaining seed and fertiliser out, and then we can return this. And put it over here somewhere. You're never quite sure where it's going to pop out, but somewhere here will do. There we go, perfect. Right, so we can return that. Okay. So now we need to get some lime onto this field. So back to the store. Our favourite place is the store. Looks looks like we'll be leasing again. When I was off camera, I've activated the greenhouses and set them to selling because we don't have the equipment to pick up the pallets yet. So I know you lose a little bit of money, but that's okay. So a lime spreader, fertiliser spreaders, I think they're the same thing, aren't they? And looks like that one will do the job. Release that. And we need some lime. There we go. I'm not quite sure. We'll get 2. I think 2 should be enough. Hopefully. It's not a very big field, so we should be alright. Up to about half full. That'll be fine. Okay, off we go. Okay, shouldn't take too long to do this. See you in a short time. Well, here we are, nearly at the end of the liming. Just finish off this one little strip. And there's the field all limed and fertilised. Lovely. Happy days. So we'll have a nice field of sorghum growing there soon. And we'll just get to the end of here and put the lime somewhere. Got a little bit lime. I have to go and get some more. We didn't have enough to finish the field. I've got 2 more bags. We've got 13% left, so not much. Go and put that up here as well. Okay, yeah, there won't be much there. And we shall return the spreader. Okay. Right, let's park our tractor there. Have a quick look around. That's a nice looking field, all done. Greenhouses are okay. Let's see if they've still got enough water. They do go through it pretty quick. Where I'm looking for productions. I will top them up, I think, because we're going to have to sleep now, go to the next day. Because we haven't got anything to do until that crop grows. Now we'll be getting probably some chickens fairly quickly, and then sheep, cows, all the usual stuff. Because the farms around the area that I live, they produce all those things, along with grapes and olives, so there's a lot to do. Right, get this topped up. So we'll have to build up our finances so we can buy some more plots of land. Probably the one behind will be the next one. Yeah, should be good. And then we can get into some productions down the track. And like I said, this could be quite a long series. There's a lot to do. Build up the farm. Probably have several farms, like the olives and the grapes will probably be little separate farms. And then there will be productions as well. Right, so tank filled up. We'll start down the seam this time. We'll have to get a bigger tanker at some point. You can get bigger tanks for these greenhouses as well, so I might look into that. And you can get an automatic irrigation system, which makes perfect sense. I mean, no farmer would do this if they had to. They would put in an automatic system. I know you can get one, it's a mod. Oh, it must be filled up. No? Yes. Right, park that there ready for the morning. We'll just check those. Yep, beautiful. And they're set to selling, as I said. All this has to be paved at some point. Get rid of this grass. And here's my funny little transportable house, which will do for the time being. We'll get up at 6 in the morning and we'll see what the next day brings. I'll have to sleep several times before the crop's ready, of course. But there comes in some nice money, 53,000 from those mushrooms, and there's the beautiful crop. Nice. I don't know why it's saying 82% fertilised, and it's 100% fertilised. Just check that. Yep, 100%. Limed, everything's done. Okay. Well, thanks very much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this, and subscribe to the channel. Help me, give me a boost and get me going. That'd be much appreciated. And I'll see you for episode 3 soon. Bye.